our television team is brilliant to do this. Kudos to them, because I like this as the bit.
Smalls.
Seriously.
If he was getting interrogated, we're screwed.
Oh, he is snitching so quick.
He's telling on everybody. He's going to spill it all, Smalls.
He's like,
got a chance.
CC Smalls and them, they did it. They did it. And here's how they did it.
You know how they separate you? They put you in a different room, and they're like, well, we got Evan Cohen in the next room, and he's about to cut a deal. At that point, you might as well sign the papers and become an informant, because you know he's going to tell everything.
If they said that to you about me, you'd be like, there's no way she's a snitch.
Yeah,
she's not going to snitch.
What do you want?
If they said that,
locked vault. There's no shot they're going to get anything out of you.
No chance.
This dude, though?
Correct.
This dude? Oh, they're going to put me under the jail if it's up to Evan Cohen.
If they said to us,
it's over.
You guys are going into your separate rooms, just so you know, Evan Cohen's in the other one and he has a deal on the table, we're like, well,
we're going down.
To my family, I love you.
Put some money on my books. Let me get at this commissary.
See you at visitation.
Yeah, and Unsportsmanlike Like is presented by Progressive Insurance. If you're a renter,
Jalen Hurts shrug.
Make sure you're protected. Oh, I'll get to that. Make sure you're protected. Renter's insurance includes options that cover stolen property, personal injury, and living expenses if your place is damaged. Quote Renter's Insurance at Progressive.com. Jalen Hurts, who was picked by one of us, me, for MVP this year yesterday, was awesome last night.
He really was.
19 of 23, 152 yards, 14 carries, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. I believe his first incompletion came in the second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. He's so poised. He's so good. I walk in this morning, and I'm sitting there, and Smalls and I are talking, and Smalls looks at me, and she says, well, your boy looked good last night. I said, Smalls, he's going to win the MVP. And I really do believe that. He is awesome. And we spent so much of the offseason, anytime we talked about the Eagles, asking the question as to why Jalen Hurts was so low on these QB rankings. And CC over and over and over again, and I agreed every part of it, said, top 5 quarterback, and he's not 5. How much more does this man need to show for everyone to understand that? And when he does the MJ shrug with MJ there last night,
I knew you loved that MJ was in the house for banner night.
Give him the MVP just by Michael showing up. Oh, what a night.
He really is your quarterback.
Explain.
The way he plays, the way he carries himself, the fact that he's using Tom Brady and Michael Jordan as mentors, the fact that he's so selfless, and like what Jalen Carter did last night, Jalen Hurts wouldn't even conceive of that. He would never even get to that point because he's such a team-first guy. He's so focused on the ultimate goal at all times. He really is a quarterback that if you put a guy in a lab and said, make a quarterback for Evan Cohen, it would come out as Jalen Hurts.
Well said. Can't argue that. He's awesome. CC. Top 5, but not 5. We've been saying this for months. You've been screaming it. People don't want to listen. What did you see last night from him?
I mean, he was phenomenal. I mean, you talked about it. His first incompletion came in the second quarter. The ball only touched the ground 4 times on 33 dropbacks. Think about that. The Eagles were 8 of 12 on third downs. I'm not going to count the last third down, the last play of the game, because they were icing the clock. 8 of 12 on third downs. Jalen Hurts converted all 8, whether it's with his arm or his legs. The guy is a winner. Now, why he's not in the conversation for best quarterbacks in the league, all you got to do is look at the stat line. People focus on that. People won't remember the complexion of the game as much as they'll remember the individual statistics. But how often are you going to vault a quarterback into the MVP conversation that has a night where he doesn't have 20 completions, where he throws for 150 yards and no touchdowns?
When the world watches and they understand football.
I agree with you.
No, I'm saying, I'm backing you up.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, if you're somebody that's just tuning into us this morning, thank you, first of all. And if you didn't see the game and you're going to look at your ESPN app and look at the box score today, you're going to say, okay, that looks pretty good. Like, he was good. No. He was
phenomenal.
He was great last night.
He was phenomenal. He was great. I mean, listen, I couldn't believe it when I heard Chris Collinsworth say this on the broadcast, but Jalen Hurts, in 5 of the last 9 years, has played for a championship. In 5 of the last 9 years, he's played for a championship, whether it's Alabama, Oklahoma, in the NFL. 5 of the last 9 years, this dude has played for a championship.
Common denominator.
He's a winner. That's all you need to know. When it comes to being able to control the complexion of the game, he sets himself apart. It's him, Patrick Mahomes, and then everybody else. That's how good he is. You know how good he is? I'm going to show you how good Jalen Hurts is. They won that game last night. Saquon Barkley had 60 yards rushing. They won that game last night. Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown combined for 4 targets, 4 catches, less than 20 yards. That's Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. The 3 best skill position players on the offense didn't total 100 yards of offense. And Jalen Hurts still found a way to win that damn game.
And
that's how good he is.
And that's also not even taking into account that the best player on the defense was thrown out less than a minute into the game, and Lightning supervened 65 minutes in and changed the entire rhythm of the game. And they still came out victorious because of him.
MVP.
He'll never. Listen, he's so beyond trying to win an MVP.
Oh, I know.
He deserves it. I don't think he'll ever get that consideration based on how they play. And listen, we're penalizing him because of the talent around him. He understands that he doesn't have to have the guarding statistics that Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson put up in order for his team to have success at the highest level. He just proved that. So his only goal is to be able to have sustained success and to continue to win at the highest level of the sport. I've said this before, but once you win a championship, something in you changes where that's all you want to do. And it's clear based on how Jalen Hurts has conducted himself this offseason, from the advice that he seeked out from Michael Jordan and other mentors, this guy is consumed with winning championships. And that's how his play is going to be defined on the field. He's not going to put up the MVP caliber numbers, even though his team will have the win totals and his team will be there in the end. He should warrant more consideration for one of the best quarterbacks in the sport. He should be unanimously considered a top 5 quarterback, but he won't. You know why? Because people will remember the stats more than they remember what they watched. And that's unfortunate.
At this moment, it is more likely that Jalen Hurts catches up to Patrick Mahomes than it is Patrick Mahomes catches up to Tom Brady. That's where we're at right now. That is not an insult towards Patrick Mahomes at all. I think they can win the Super Bowl this year. To me, the race that we're talking about is Jalen Hurts catching up to Mahomes with Super Bowl wins, and more so than Mahomes catching up to Brady. No, I'm not going to pump the brakes on that. That's how much I believe in that man as a winner. Bet on it on ESPN Bet, Smalls.
That's right, Evan. You can do that. You can bet that on ESPN Bet. And ESPN Bet is the place that you need to go from kickoff to cash out, because they have the tools you need to score more on game days. You can bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. You must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Football Sunday on ESPN Radio.